The Mysterious Benedict Society. In a town called Stonetown Harbor, there was this boy named Rainy Moulton, who lived in the orphanage. He was a very quiet boy who studied very well, but he had no friends and felt lonely. But one day, this unknown ad appears on the TV saying, "Are you a gifted child? If you're all, come take these mind-bending tests." Rainy knew he was a gifted child, so he went down to the Monk building to take these tests. He had perfect score on all of them, which led him to the final four kids, who were Kate Wetherell, Constance Contraire, and Sticky Washington. Kate, who was a girl, was very resourceful. She had a bucket by her side that included an army Swiss knife, a flashlight, a slingshot, and marbles, and lots of other stuff that would become resourceful at times. Constance, on the other hand, was a little girl who was very stubborn, and Sticky Washington. Sticky was a very smart boy that remembered everything he looked at. Even a glimpse at it, he would remember it as if he had seen it 1,000 times already. So them four got to be very good friends and waited to meet Mr. Benedict, the person who made all these mind-bending tests. The reason he made these tests was to get these gifted children go on a secret mission to defeat the Whisperer. The Whisperer is a machine that whispers to the citizens' minds and make them go crazy. Nobody knew that it was going on, but the only person was Mr. Benedict. So he needed 4 children to go on the mission to destroy the Whisperer. They were Rainy, Sticky, Kate, and Constance. Mr. Benedict took care of 4 children very nicely and made them to become the secret agents that they will be. Now they were ready to go on a secret adventure to beat the Whisperer. Now the Mysterious Benedict Society has made it to the Institute, the place where the Whisperer is being made by the evil genius Mr. Curtain. Mr. Curtain is the long-lost twin brother of Mr. Benedict. That's why they look very alike. Now the Mysterious Benedict Society have to become the messengers of the Institute to get all the information. The messengers carry all of the information about the Whisperer. If they can become the messengers as quick as possible, they would find a way to destroy the Whisperer. So our characters learn and study at the Institute for almost a year. By doing that, they become messengers at the end and gets to be the right hands of Mr. Curtain. Mr. Curtain believed in them, and he spilled all the beans. He talked about how he made the Whisperer. He talked about how the Whisperer can be destroyed. This helped our members on how to destroy the Whisperer. So all 4 of them made a big plan. Rainy and Sticky would sneak into Mr. Curtain's room and sit on a Whisperer and refuse its mind-controlling whispers. But they couldn't do it. They couldn't refuse it enough. So it led to Constance, the most stubborn girl on the franchise. She is very stubborn that she even can refuse the mind-controlling whispers of the Whisperer. So she sat on the Whisperer and refused all the whispers that the Whisperer gave her and destroyed it. It made Mr. Curtin go crazy. But the bad thing about Mr. Curtin was if he get too angry, he collapses to the ground and falls asleep. This made a time for the mysterious Benedict Society to escape. So they did, and went outside of the buildings to go into the waters. There was a motorboat waiting for them. So they hopped on, made their escape, and went back to Stone Town. Now the mysterious Benedict Society had made their escape and came back to Stone Town. Everything was back in normal. The whisper was broken and people couldn't hear whispers anymore in their ears. Mr. Benedict was so happy that he adopted all of the orphan crew members. Now, Sticky got back to his old family. Everything went back to normal, and people of the Stone Town lived happily ever after.